the single channel approach can ultimately end up growing to become a multi-channel or cross-channel approach. But mobile really serves as the tool to facilitate cross-channel marketing, specifically tying in the offline to the online. So if you send out a direct mail catalog, for example, you can have QR codes or this code featured inside your catalog, and users can open up a mobile application or a mobile website to supplement their experience with that direct mail catalog. And that's just a little example of a cross-channel approach where you're using mobile to supplement another campaign or to cross over from one campaign to another or one medium to another. And that's really the power that mobile offers you. And I think as marketers, the ultimate fantasy of a marketer is to be able to reach out and interact with the person on a one-to-one basis at any time of the day with the most relevant conversation. And currently, mobile is the closest way we can do that. So after we get a better sense of what the context is of our situation, of our users, it'll lend us to selecting what type of tactics we want to deploy in our mobile marketing strategy. Now what we're looking at is a very simplified example of how we can do so. If you were to ultimately go through this exercise, you would have a giant map of all these mappings, a giant strategy map of all these mappings with all your different assets, all the different context in which users are accessing those assets, and the ultimate tactics that are chosen at the very end. And once you have that full kind of strategy, mobile strategy map, then you can kind of start prioritizing which tactics you want to use and when they're most appropriate. So if we're zooming into one part of that giant strategy map, this is what we would be looking at. So let's say in that first column, one of the important pieces of content that we identified that we have are pricing calculators. And these pricing calculators can be something that you provide on your website or you send out to your customers as a spreadsheet. But we have these pricing calculators that exist. And then as we started to explore the context in which users are accessing these pricing calculators, we can start understanding the scenarios and environments that they're using these pricing calculators. So let's say that the first item under context, need to collect information from out in the field. Let's say your pricing calculator requires some